enemy's only interests align. Shifting focus now, with less than 3 years to the next general election, the country finds itself in a constitutional crisis, lacking an operational electoral body as leaders locked in the IEBC reconstitutional process trade accusations. On one hand, the government alleges frustration from the judiciary through delayed resolution of injunctions filed against the reconstitution process. The opposition, on their part, is pointing an accusing finger at the state, accusing it of sponsoring those cases through proxies to delay the process. Our political affairs reporter Jeff Kirui reports on a crisis that threatens to derail critical preparations for the 2027 polls.
The government accuses the judiciary of stalling the process by failing to resolve court injunctions filed against the IEBC reconstitution. On the flip side, the opposition alleges state interference, claiming proxies sponsored the cases to frustrate their efforts.
The truth of the matter is the state interfered, to make sure that Koki Muli's name is not forwarded. Unfortunately, the names have to be forwarded as a team, the 9 of them. And I think my friend Weta knows the truth.
However, government operatives allege Kalonzo disregarded the majority decision of 23 Azimio constituent parties who had overwhelmingly backed Augustus Muli, leader of the National Liberal Party, for the panel seat. They claim Kalonzo's unilateral decision to impose Koki Muli triggered the legal disputes.
Augustus is a young man I know, and I'm always ready to talk to him. He's one of us. But he should not allow himself to be used, because he knows the party he represents does not have one member of parliament, or indeed an MCA, maybe an MCA, because the law is very clear that it should be parties with representation in parliament, taking into account as well gender.
This is a complete lie. I have been elected by 16 members in Azimio. 16 members out of 23 in Azimio. Where is the government's hand in all this?
Criticism is mounting against the government for its perceived laxity in ensuring the IEBC is fully operational.
If you keep going to court, is it because now you're pursuing a right, or is it a move you're making because you have an ulterior motive to make the government look awkward, to make the government look like it does not want to constitute the IEBC?
We need to move on as a democratic country, because we cannot afford to have a lacuna in the IEBC constitution.
The stakes are high. 3 parliamentary constituencies and 8 civic wards remain vacant as the IEBC lacks commission to gazette and oversee by-elections. Additionally, the critical task of boundary delimitation, a constitutional requirement meant to occur every 8 to 12 years, remains in limbo, with the last review done in 2012. And as the impasse persists, the clock ticks ominously toward 2027, with Kenya's democratic process